Our story today comes from Mark 11 and starts with Jesus entering Jerusalem. As he enters the temple, Jesus starts getting pretty fired up. There are money changers everywhere and people buying and selling animals for sacrifices. He flings over the tables of the money changers and flips the benches of those selling doves. He is clearly not too happy with the situation, and with pretty good reason. You see, the money changers were exchanging currency, which was actually a helpful service at the time. Jewish law required that every man pay a tribute to the service of the sanctuary, a Jewish coin called a half a shekel. Many people during that time only had Roman coins, so to be able to exchange them for half a shekel was super convenient. The problem was, these money changers were often inflating the rate of exchange and their commission. While this was really profitable for them, it was a really bad deal for the travelers. There was also a big issue with the animals that were being sold for sacrifices. Traveling in those days wasn't the easiest of things, so the idea of traveling miles and days while having to bring your own sacrificial animal wasn't too appealing. Fortunately, there were people selling sacrificial animals in Jerusalem. Again, super convenient. But there was a catch. These sellers were charging ridiculous prices for the animals used, and many of the animals were mediocre at best. Beyond that, the area of the temple was meant to be a space where anyone could enter, where people could ask rabbis questions, listen to incredible teaching. It was a place where anyone would come to learn about God. Instead, it was turned into a spectacle of dishonesty, greed, and manipulation through the buying and selling of goods. And that is why Jesus condemned the people for turning God's house into a den of thieves. As financial disciples, we need to constantly evaluate our dealings in the marketplace to be sure we're serving the Lord and not money. When our priority in our job becomes solely focused on sales, profit, and increase at all costs, then it becomes really hard to focus on the Lord and really easy to focus on the bottom line, making money. The marketplace can be an incredible opportunity to make money in an honorable way that glorifies God. But it can also be a place where we look beyond financial gain and use the gifts and talents God has given us to love and serve others.